Hi there, it is Sunday and the lesson number 5. Today we have a special lesson because I'm going to show you how to solo without knowing scales or anything, any harmony or theory, going from basically from the very low note to the very high note, right? And still playing in a key. A couple of very simple things and suggestions that you can apply to playing, and then eventually you probably become a better guitarist. Basically, these lessons, again, they designed not for learning the theory or harmony like that, but they designed for taking your guitar and start playing right away, okay? So here's a run that I can play, for example, with E all the way here, right? And this is what it looks like. Right, all the way here. So again, so what do I do here? The rule of thumb is very simple. You have one string, alternate string, another string, alternate, another string, alternate. So what you do, you have 3 notes per string and then 2 notes per string. So watch this. For example, an E string, I have 1 note, 2, 3, all whole steps, right? 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to 1, 2, right? Again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, right? So I'm already here. This is our E, right? I can go further like that. Right, again. Okay, so this is what's called a major pentatonic. A lot of people learn guitar by minor pentatonics. I actually do the opposite way, because you will know that if you know the major pentatonic, you can play automatically the minor pentatonics. So, for example, and by the way, this technique you can apply anywhere. For example, F sharp, for example, right? Right, again. All the way from here. So again, let's do it from the E because it's easier. This note is basically as a fret. It doesn't really matter for us, right? So we have 1, 2, 3. Then we have 1, 2. Then 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then backwards as well. You see, I'm sliding here a little bit. Right. I'm sliding this note. Right. Notice what I've done here. So for those who watched my lessons, do you remember the lesson number 2 when we talked about the 2 frets? So here are the 2 frets we have here, right? Basically. But the root we had on one of those frets. Now, I have this E, right? This is our E. What I do here, I'm having the same E here, but I'm doing the two frets here. Right? Up to here. point of making is we started from the E string. Now imagine this is A string. So the E note on the A string is here, right? So what we have here as well, the same technique. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So we have. If we'll combine from here with the E string and the A string as a root, let's see what happens. So. You see what we can do? Now, this position helps us to achieve that. Right? 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 Now, if you notice, I can play in different kind of positions the same notes again. So definitely I can have it here. And here what happens? These three notes. There you go. So I have this position now. Now, the minor pentatonic, they all know, right? For example, if it's an E minor pentatonic, and you've probably seen this, right? You do basically here like that, and these strings like that, and the rest is two frets, right? Now watch, if I do the same here, I do from the E. The same position, if you notice, but the root is different and it sounds like a major, right? 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 So, but watch this. So if I do the root here, it sounds like a minor. So that means if you know the major pentatonic, it's the same thing as a minor pentatonic depending where the root is, right? Again. And now. And we have a C sharp. But now notice this position that I just showed you. It's the same chord. So that means if we'll switch the root here, this will be also a position for the minor pentatonic. Okay, that's how easy it is, right? Again. This is a minor, right? So that's how easy it is to go from one to another, just knowing the 3 notes in one string, 2 notes in a different string. Again, let's repeat this one more time. major pentatonic, but we do the 3 notes per one string, alternate to the different string, 2 notes, and then keep going. And you can go from any root like that, right? For example, from G. Right. Or anything like that. Right? Right? Now, what you can do also combining the major minor. So for example, if you have like in blues, in jazz, like Miles Davis does it all the time, and then any blues guys does it from minor 3 to the major 3, basically having like a major minor, for example. That's a minor third and a major third. Right? So I'm basically bending it to a 3 major. So what you can do, you can combine these, so for example, and do the minor pentatonic back, right? So I'm doing the minor third here instead of the major third, right? Right? The major third. Right? These are the same notes. If I'll do the minor pentatonic on the E, it'll sound different. But again, it's the same idea. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that means if I'll play the G major, it'll sound like E minor, right? Or right? So, and you can do the same thing combining those two. For example, I have the minor, which is basically a G major. Or basically it. I know I play a little bit too fast, but try to basically be very precise about it. 3 strings, then on the 2nd string, the 4th down, 1, 2, then 1 down. So we'll have and you can bend things as well, like bluesy kind of ideas. Right? So say, right? So this note, I'll bend this note. are all the same notes, just phrasing was. Right? Right? That's all it is, folks. Hopefully it helped. Just try to do this very precise. Don't worry about the intonation yet, the sound or anything like that. Just make sure that you do this from any root, from the E string and then A string, okay? And I'll see you next Sunday. Have a good one.